Genuinely not very much. I knew that it was in Eastern Europe and that they were mostly Orthodox.
I knew about the Romanian Revolution and the history of communism, and that was kind of it.
I've seen a couple movies that were set in Romania. Like I watched Nosferatu like a couple months before this trip, and so I knew a little bit about like Transylvania and like the Roma culture.
I knew the big city, just Bucharest. Also like the history of communism, how they're post-communist in Eastern Europe, and of course like the history of Dracula, the myth of Dracula.
So the Pitt in Romania program, Identity and Global Politics, is the second time that it's running. The idea behind the program is to give students an opportunity to study identity formation processes using Romania as a case study and by engaging with local actors directly, having conversations with people from a diverse array of communities, from non-governmental organizations, representatives from governing institutions, from academia, and from various linguistic, national, and ethnic communities throughout the country. It also gives students a chance to see several of Romania's big cities, as well as its countryside, parts of Transylvania.
I really enjoyed the beginning of our trip with our stay in Bucharest because we got to stay there for a little bit longer, which I really enjoyed. I enjoyed getting to know the place a little bit better, getting to know the area that we were staying in. We also had the opportunity to connect with some students at the University of Bucharest, which was really cool. We got to meet up with them a couple times and hear about their experiences studying politics in Romania, so I really enjoyed that aspect of it because it was really cool to get to see how their experience as young people in politics was really similar to our own experience as like Americans and experiencing the American political context.
I really like the nightlife in Bucharest. A lot of stuff to do at any hour of the night. Yeah, my colleague said the fashion here has been very surprising.
I loved Sinaia. I think it was probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. Just the mountains of the Carpathians, it's just beautiful, insane. We went to a monastery in Sinaia. Extremely peaceful, extremely cool to just sit there and in silence and see some of the monks praying and everything like that. It's really interesting.
My favorite place in Romania so far has been Brașov. Even though it rained the whole time we were there, it was really peaceful. I loved the mountains being right there. It was, especially after being in Bucharest and traveling around, it was so nice to just be in a really quiet part of the city. And we stayed right in the town center, so it was so easy to walk around. And I had a really nice meal there, and I got to look at the mountains, and the air was so clean, and it was very nice.
My favorite place in Romania has been Sibiu. I really liked the family factor. We also were there on National Children's Day, so it was really nice getting to see all the families together in the main square. They also have beautiful museums in the main square and so many food options, so just seeing everyone out both during the day and during the nightlife, that was really special.
My favorite memories was visiting the Village Museum in Bucharest. It was extremely unique to see so many different types of houses and objects that were from so many different places and time periods in Romania. It felt like walking through living history, and that is definitely an experience I will never forget. We walked through for hours, and I don't think I got bored a single time. It was super interesting.
We briefly stopped in Viskry, and I really liked it. We went to a bed and breakfast and had lunch. It started downpouring, which we dealt with rain a lot, but it was actually very peaceful because we just got to kind of sit on the porch, look out, and hang out. It was really nice.
After Bucharest, we had a day where we went to Piscu, I think that's how it's pronounced. And we had some time to kill, and after doing what we were supposed to do, which is make some pottery and paint some things and have lunch, we pretty much just laid in the long grass for hours and hours, and we picked flowers and braided them into each other's hair. It really taught me a lot about how I want to live my life moving forward, and appreciating moments that seem like they're nothing but are actually filled with a lot. I think I'm going to take that away from Romania and into my life in the United States.
Romania's a wonderfully diverse place. It's not a place that can be summarized in a sentence or in a few words. It's a place that is strengthened by the diversity of its people, of their experiences, some of which are positive and wonderful, others that are traumatic and tragic, but it's this confluence of experiences, identities, and ideas that result from Romania's history and its contemporary situation that make it, I think, such an appealing place to explore, to engage with, and to learn from.
Romania is so much more than what you've heard about it.
Some of the best places are the smallest places.
Romania is a place worth too long time to explore, including the city, culture, and the landscape.
Romania is beautiful and it's filled with so much life, and it is entirely worth a visit.
Romania is a country of unimaginable depth and infinite discovery.
It's everything you can find in America, but so much better.
It's a beautiful mixture of modernity mixed with a living existence of past memory.
If you like hiking, you'll love Romania.
Romania, explore the Carpathian, I forgot what I was going to say. Explore the Carpathian jungle.